Making another one of these videos. This one is for Sunday, August 17th, the Afterfeast of the Dormition of the Mother of God, and commemoration of the Martyr Myron, or perhaps Myron. It's probably Myron. I'll look into that. And it's tone 1. Last week was tone 8, and as you know, there are 8 tones, so once we reach 8, then the following week we cycle back to 1. Let's look to see what we got. So for the Liturgy of St. John Chrysostom, this happens to be the exact same layout as last week, where we have Resurrection, Feast, Church, and Saint, and then Resurrection, Church, Saint, and Feast, with Glory and Now and Ever thrown in. Exactly the same. The things that'll change, of course, are the tone for the Resurrection, and it's a different saint, and it's a different feast, but otherwise it's the same format. And then we have 2 prokimena. We've got a tone 1 here and a tone 3, but 1 epistle reading and 2 Alleluias and 1 gospel reading, and then we have a different hymn to the Mother of God. So we're not doing It Is Truly Me, we're singing the Eremos of the 9th Ode of the Canon. And then we have 2 communion hymns. So let's get to it. We know pretty much how this goes. Right after the little entrance is where we find the things that need to change. So, Resurrection Troparion changes. Feast Troparion changes. St. Peter and Paul stays the same. Archdeacon Lawrence, we will not need him this week. Glory. We're even keeping the same keys as last week. All right, so let's head to the back. We'll put the tone 8 Resurrectional Troparion and Kontakion back, and then we'll pull tone 1. So, here we go. Tone 1. Where are we? Tone 1, Resurrectional Troparion. So that's what we got. Then we need the Feast. Which is right here. Dormition of the Mother of God. And then the Church, Troparion, St. Peter and Paul, and the Saint. And this week is the Martyr Myron. And then we have the Kontakia, and the first Kontakion is the Resurrectional Kontakion in tone 1, which is right here. And the Church, Kontakion of the Feast of Saints Peter and Paul, and Glory. There it is, Glory in F, and the Saint, the Martyr Myron, also in key of F. Now and Ever. Here we go. And Kontakion for the Dormition. There we go. That's it. So, we have them all. We'll just slide them into the rings here and move on. So for the Prokimena, we are doing tone 1. Let thy mercy, O Lord, be upon us. So the first Prokimenon is right here. Let thy mercy, O Lord, be upon us. Prokimenon number 1. There it is. Number 2, the second one, Song of the Theotokos. My soul magnifies the Lord, and my spirit rejoices in God my Savior. And it will not be difficult to find. There it is. I'm going to do this instead. Okay, good. So, one Prokimenon and second Prokimenon. And as for the Alleluias, we have a tone 1 and a tone 2. So let's do this. Number 1 and number 2. So A1, A2. Clip it off here. And we'll move on. Next thing is Hymn to the Mother of God. We will be replacing this with this. Similar idea. It comes from the same source. So this, if you are at the vigil on Thursday night, you will hear this because part of the vigil is the Matin service, and Matins has a canon. A canon is just a set of hymns for a particular purpose. Usually it's for a saint or for an event. In this case, the event is the Dormition of the Mother of God. And so in each canon is 9 odes. And so for the hymn to the Mother of God in Divine Liturgy, we use the 9th ode of the canon. Always. Why? Not sure, but that's what we do. And then last thing is the communion hymn, which in this case is, well, let's look at the book. I will receive the cup of salvation and call in the name of the Lord. Right there. And there's a few things we could do here. We could, for the priest communion, we could do, what shall I render to the Lord? That's the normal, natural choice, which we have a couple different versions of it. Here's one. There's another one. I think I'm going to choose something else, though, if you guys don't mind. There's another hymn. I don't remember the name of it, but I'll have it in here. You guys know it. Once you hear it, you'll know it. And that's pretty much it. I guess I can take this one out. I guess that's it. So that's easy. 10 minutes. No problem. Any questions, problems, issues, complaints, concerns? Let me know. Thanks.